bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground. To start. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Working on the right. Chain gang on the... It'll be a first down at the 29. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a huge play. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Nice catch and good work. Afterwards to get it. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. And you see my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. The kick is on its way. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Looking for room, it's Nowaski. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Mississippi State going up tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. First down for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Hand off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. The give to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He'll do it himself. At the 35, he's got room. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Power football with the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll close the gap to 14. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The quick out. He smashes his way through again. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Mississippi State right back to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Oh, he missed. Good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this one.
He's brought down quick. In there, still a bit short of the first down. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Pretty solid coverage there. Stop him at the 26. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. He'll toss it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, Alabama! The defense putting points on the board. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. To the air on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's past the 30. There he goes to the right. He's at the 30. He's at the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go.
There he goes. Oh, what a cut. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bama! That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Wisconsin has the lead right now. Feels like Bucky's been doing his share of push-ups, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 8 over Oregon. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He'll pull it on the read. Shakes off the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. He'll keep it himself. Really nice job to get it. The sticks pick up the first down at the 30.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Give to the running back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying play action. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. Working that left side now. Down at the 14 after that grab. These guys have staggered around when it would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only 1 play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay with it.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown tie. The extra point here would tie the game.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Gives it on the option. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Mississippi State going up tempo. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brock. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle, Hcaa26. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. You look like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Off play action on first down. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the fourth quarter, an opportunity to move on top. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Price. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Fighting off the defender.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll go back to the ground. Look out, he's got room. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's sacked. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Big Tide players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Brock. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Mississippi State right back to the line. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the fourth quarter.
They go to the ground. Nice move to keep running. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. He'll try to pop the draw. Spins away from the defender. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Pressure coming. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Nowaski. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's such a great physical play by. This is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
The Bulldogs want to move quickly.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like,
breaks into the open. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Alabama! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
he's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more. This race, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wiggles free. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to... He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They were really starting to put a drive together, and after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38.